Karina Capellino is here with us today, and we're going to talk about youth villages.
Yes.
And I did get a chance. Thank you for coming in, first of all.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me here.
For the general public and our viewers at home, tell us a little bit about youth villages and the services that you provide and what you do in our Upper Cumberland region.
Sure. So we are a local foster care agency, and we actually provide a complete continuum of services such as foster care. We also do adoption and in-home services.
Okay. And is there an age requirement or a certain age group that you work with, or is it any youth under the age of 18?
We do serve children from 0 to 18. We also serve sibling sets.
What was so appealing about youth villages or this type of career that is rewarding to you?
So I was previously employed by the program CASA when I lived back in California, and I was the trainer and recruiter for advocates, and they advocated for abused children. So I decided to volunteer, and then from there, that's when I really fell in love with working for foster care children, and I was able to personally see the difference of having a stable adult in a child's life.
Right, giving them an opportunity.
Absolutely.
To achieve.
Yes, and not only that, but being out here when I'm at recruiting events, I actually had a child that came up and said, "You helped me find a home." And even though I personally didn't help this child, but he was so grateful, Celeste, that he now has a mom, a dad, and a brother. And he wanted to give something back to our organization, so I just had asked him to write me a thank you letter, and I actually have his letter on my wall. So every time I may have like a really tough day, I just look up and I just realize that there's an impact being made within this community by foster parents, and not only that, but looking for loving homes.
Absolutely. And what better reward than that young man's statement?
Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic.
And it actually brought tears to my eyes because I thought, man, we are making a big difference in children's lives.
How have you seen children and families impacted through youth villages in your time there?
So there was a young couple who decided they wanted to foster and possibly adopt, and so they were fostering a youth who was living in a group home. So they were able to provide that structure, that love, that safety for this youth, and they saw a difference in the youth's behavior, even the way the youth was talking, dressing, and even the music that they were listening to. And so once they decided to adopt this youth, they didn't feel like it was, this youth didn't belong to them, but they were just adopting a daughter into their family.
Fantastic. What about youth villages is unique?
You know, last year in 2016, we were actually able to help more than 22,000 children. So that's a huge, huge difference. We were able to provide free counseling for the family, free training. We also have support groups, and most important, we have 24/7 on-call support.
And that is huge, I'm sure.
Absolutely. It doesn't matter what time it is. If the foster parents feel that they need support, whether from their counselor or through our crisis team, they're definitely there. And so we're definitely always looking for families. There's a need for that. You know, unfortunately, children are in the foster care system and they're needing stable and loving and permanent homes. So that's something that our foster parents are able to provide for these children.
So to get involved, someone that might be considering becoming a foster parent and wanting more information,
they can definitely visit our website, youthvillages.org. They can give me a call, Karina Capellino, at our office, 931-525-6900, to get some more information. And even if they're interested in adopting or even fostering, there's a lot of information on our website. They were able to answer any kind of questions that they may have, or even some kind of stigmas that they have about foster care.
Okay. And what kind of stigmas may be out there?
Sometimes a lot of people may think, oh, fostering isn't for me, but it's very rewarding to become a foster parent. You just look at the impact that you're making on a child's life.
Thank you so much again for coming in and giving us this information.